That is awesome cool, isn't it? It's just amazing, really. Look at that. It's just absolutely fantastic. This is one of the best preserved Hani villages, and it's all foggy, but what a nice place this is. They've got the 30-day visa travel, and he's going to stay here for 26 days, him and his friend. That's really cool. So we've just arrived in Yuanyang, and the purpose of coming here was to see the beautiful, beautiful rice terraces. And I've seen many pictures and I was super excited to see it. But we've got here and look, we're in a blanket of thick fog. So we can't see more than about 10 meters. While we're waiting for the weather to improve, either later today or tomorrow, we decided to check out this very primitive village, Ajaka village. This is the original path. And apparently it's about 100 years old, but I've got to tell you, it's not the easiest path in the world to be walking down. You have to be super careful. As you can see, it's a bit on the foggy side today. This is a minority village, and it's home to the Hani minority. That's H-A-N-I, Hani. This is one of the best preserved Hani villages in the area, and we're going to go and see the houses, because they have a nickname of mushroom houses. Because apparently they have thatched roofs and they look a little bit like mushrooms. Just coming into view now of the houses, I can hear a big water coming from somewhere. Oh, it's here. There's all water flowing down here. Look, they've cut a trench for all the water to flow down, look. So I now know what this water is for. This water is used to feed water into the rice terraces. Oh, there's a water wheel here, look at that, wow. I wonder if that's generating electricity or anything. Maybe we can find out. Are they actually grinding something in there, look? And it's all foggy, but what a nice place this is. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is one of the rice terraces. Now these go all the way down, but sadly you can't see it. We will get some footage off my friend and show you, but this is where the Chinese are really ingenious. They not only grow rice in these terraces, but they also breed fish. So it has a dual use. So this water, it flows right from down the top of the mountain all through the village on this system of like mini canals, really. Then it used in the rice terraces and ultimately flows back into the river, which is down the bottom, but unfortunately because of the fog we can't see that. It blows my mind that the amount of work that must have gone into creating these is just phenomenal. That is awesome cool, isn't it? What a difference from yesterday. Like, we come here yesterday, literally can hardly see anything because it's so foggy, and now look, the sun's out, the mist hanging in the valley. Just look at that, it's like a postcard, man. It's fantastic. Time to get the drone in the air. Wow, look at this. The Yuanyang Terraces, part of the Honghe Hani Terraces, have been cultivated for over 1,300 years. Covering 190,000 acres, they cascade down slopes as steep as 75 degrees, reaching up to 3,000 levels. Recognised as a World Cultural and Agricultural Heritage Site, they showcase a sustainable ecosystem where forests, villages, terraces and water systems coexist, preventing soil erosion. The Yuanyang Terraces are a living masterpiece, transforming with the seasons. Spring brings misty landscapes, summer sees lush green rice fields, autumn turns the mountains golden, and winter floods the terraces in a shimmering silver. Even within a day, the scenery shifts, soft and misty in the morning, majestic at noon, and serene at sunset as cooking fires send smoke into the air. Shaped by generations of Hani farmers, the terraces are not just a marvel of nature, but a reflection of a deep cultural heritage. So you can see how they've created this, like, all these different walkways on different levels to give people really good photo opportunities. It's so good. It's just amazing, really. Look at that. It's just absolutely Fantastic. What a view. So this is another Hani minority village. People here just live a much more simple life. They grow their own food, they rear their own animals, they grow their own rice. And again, in this village, look, we've got this water system. This brings all the water down to the rice terraces. The woman of the house is washing the clothes. She's giving her bracelet a clean at the moment. So this is a taste of real village life. This is all the wood for their fires. They collect this over the summertime, I guess, for when it's a bit cooler in the winter. Whoa, look at that. Man alive. But the thing is, it all looks nice to us tourists, but the locals work super hard on those rice terraces. This is how food is produced. And it's very important, especially for China, with a population of 1.4 billion people. Food security is really, really important. And there was a time where the government felt there was too many people moving from rural areas to cities. So I think they've instigated some policy to try and keep local people farming, which is really, really good. And on top of that then, government have promoted a lot of tourism to these areas. So this brings them another good stream of income. So you have all like the homestays, bed and breakfast, hotels, restaurants, little stores, all brings in extra income to these more rural villages and gives them a better standard of living. Canton,
Kumining car.
Cool.
Cool.
Speak.
Did you use the visa-free travel?
Parla e hai usufruito del viaggio senza visto? Yes.
This guy is from Italy.
Noi
And
rimaniamo in Cina 26 giorni.
flew to Kunming and then they drove from Kunming to here, and he's using the visa-free travel. How cool's that? We just bumped into this guy. Oh, so they've got the 30-day visa travel, and he's going to stay here for 26 days, him and his friend. That's really cool. It's great to meet you.
Oh, salve. Ciao.
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 Ciao. Really good to meet you. So he flew from Rome to Guangzhou, then they flew from Guangzhou to Kunming, and then they hired a car and drove here. Speaks almost no Chinese, speaks almost no English, but you see, he's got a little translator, and that's all you need. Like either your phone or one of those translations, and he can manage. And he's not a young backpacker guy. He's probably my age, you know, maybe even older, but he's not scared to come to China on his own and sightseeing these beautiful places in Yunnan. Really good, thumbs up to that guy. So, just got a coffee from this place up here. Fantastic, even though it's a small village, but you know, Yunnan is very famous now for coffee. It's like the coffee capital of China. And only a few years ago, I would buy beans from here and they were terrible. But now, the coffee here is really good. Actually, I use sometimes Yunnan beans in my machine at home. Anyway, hope that's give you a sort of insight into what a small rural village is really, really like. Anyway, for now, take care.